Tell me how it felt to be on stage.
An exaltation, an intoxication.
Maria Callas' life is so heartbreaking. The world's premier opera singer no longer able to sing like she once could. How would you carry on if you were not able to perform or direct or create?
Well, in some way, I went through a few years where I was unable to leave my home as much. I needed to be more with my family. You had to turn off certain aspects of yourself to be other things you need to be at times. And so I was reminded of how much being a creative person and having the connection to other creatives fed so much of my life, and how important it was and how much I missed it. So yes, but I think I've built a life very full, separate from being an artist, and she wasn't able to. So if it was all gone tomorrow and I was just a mom and I was just, working in the field, I would be very happy. I'd be okay.
Pablo, is that something you could connect to, or did that help unlock the character of Maria?
Well, I think every person that is in this job has that fear, of course. And I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac, so every time I have an eye problem, I think, what if I go blind and I'm not able to do my work, and I've never been there, but I try to connect with how painful would that be. Because, in the case of a singer is someone that, of course, can put out a beautiful voice, but what they do really is they listen to that voice. So it's a physiological process where they end up listening to herself, and that is I think what happened to her. She stopped listening to herself, and she realized it. So it's a very private sort of process and a very painful one. And in these films, use as a human device, as a specific problem where she's able to look back.
You trained for 7 months to learn to sing opera. How did that evolve your understanding of Maria, and is it also something you'll continue doing, just singing opera around the house?
It's hard to just casually sing opera around the house, right? So you're just like, when I do, the children were like, oh, she's doing that again. So they certainly went through a lot. But yes, when no one's home now, there was no other way to understand who she was without studying the music, because that's who she was. When she was a young teen, she's kind of raised by these great composers, these stories, these characters. This is what influenced her life, her understanding, her worldview, and to become also the technician she needed to be to understand the discipline it required. I learned so much about her and what it is to be an opera singer. It's a complete and full existence.
Book me a table at a cafe where the waiters know who I am. I'm in the mood for adulation.
Spending so much time with her, is there something that she taught you that you'll take into your own life?
I think she helped me to remember how much there's often too much focus today on celebrity, so you almost hide from the art, or sometimes being an artist, because it comes with all this other. She reminded me how much I really do love, because I don't love all of that, but I love being an artist. And it's a great pleasure and privilege to be one and to communicate with an audience, and I do love it, and I missed it.